Terrific.
So hi Sandra, welcome to Shortlist.com.
Thank you.
So Gravity's a really massive film. You've been involved in big films before, but nothing really of this sort of scale. Was there quite a lot of pressure for you having to sort of essentially carry such a massive film?
No, I never once, and I probably should have, never once thought about that. Just because the technology and the process was so massive, and the pressures on Alfonso. Like, to me, the film, the characters were the technology and what they were doing. The actors, to me, were always secondary to help execute the visual story that Alfonso was trying to tell. So I mean, my job was just to somehow figure out how to emote by being told where to start and where to finish and swinging my body like Cirque du Soleil. And you just never thought about, at all that you had, you'd be in the forefront. It always was the facts of the story.
So it's your first film alongside George Clooney, who I know is an old friend apparently. Was a lot of mucking around on set despite the subject matter?
God, I wish. No, there's not. I mean, we made fun of Alfonso. That's what we did. We made fun of his accent. Alfonso's from Mexico. For some reason, George and I sounded like Al Pacino from Scarface. Everything was say hello to Alfonso. So that's about the only thing we could do while we were hanging in a rig in pain. I think it was the only way that there was stress relief. And Alfonso took it like a man. He was very good about it.
So you were kind of in the zone for a lot of the film. I understand you had like your own soundtrack to kind of increase the anxiety. Was the mood sort of lightened by George? Did he try and sort of like make you feel better when you weren't in that?
No. I mean, I know everyone thinks of George as a prankster, but the man wouldn't be nominated or have as many awards as he does, or turn out so many films that he does, if he was constantly joking around. No, it was a very collaborative set, but it was tremendous amounts of stress every single day for everyone, though they never showed it. Because every piece of technology that we were strapped into, hanging from, floating by, was a prototype. It was the first time it was ever used. Things could have gone dangerously wrong. So when you have your actors strapped up on hydraulics or hanging from the ceiling, there's not a lot of levity, because what if someone walks away and I come crashing to the ground? So everyone was very kind, but very, very cautious and calm.
It's been a massive year for you. You had The Heat, which was a huge hit, and now Gravity's doing really well. And I read quite a piece this week saying you're the sort of most bankable actress in Hollywood at the moment.
Oh, that'll be broken apart in about another couple of weeks. You do that, and then you choose another project that people are like, what the hell was she thinking? And I'll do that. I'll pick something no one likes, and because I think it's fun, and they might say that this week, and next week they'll say something completely different.
You're on quite a good run though, and you've had quite a sort of long career. What's sort of your main secret, do you think, behind doing so consistently well?
I've not been consistent. I've been lucky. Pure luck. It's luck and timing, and just getting good. I mean, if you have the luxury of saying no to something that doesn't feel 100% right, say it. And when I've said no a lot of times, people have talked me into something, and sometimes it's been horrible, and I've regretted it, and sometimes it's been an amazing experience. It's a crapshoot, and it's not, nothing lasts. It's just pure luck. And I'm telling you, next year I will embarrass myself, and no one will want to interview me, and I'll be like, okay, I'm back in the place I feel most comfortable. But I'm just going to enjoy right now the moment of being in something that I'm incredibly proud of, and always wanted to work with Alfonso. I got to work with a friend. I got to make new friends and people that I just am in awe of their skill and their patience. And you check it off as a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity and just move on.
There's been a lot of Oscar buzz for you already for Best Actress next year, and you're up against potentially Meryl Streep for the second time for August Osage County. I know last time there was quite a bitter rivalry between the two of you, both quite sort of threatening towards the other one on and off camera. Have you got any fighting talk for her yet already?
I think you ask any actor, anybody who this season, we're only in October. It's during festivals. That's what happens. You get the Oscar talk, because all the films that people have been waiting for are now coming out. It's the ones that have a more serious fare, the ones that are more challenging, the ones that have a lot more emotion than the popcorn movies of the summer. So, you know what? You take that with a grain of salt. And if you love the movie you're in and people can go see it, there's no greater reward than that, because, as we know, sometimes people don't go see the movies you love. Meryl and I, we will have a nice sparring, I hope, till the day we die. I love nothing more than hanging out with that woman and having a glass of wine. And I think the media made a nice meal out of that one. But she'll kick your ass. If Meryl and I get in a ring, she'll kick my ass. And I bow to Meryl. I'll acquiesce. I'll defer. I'll step back. Meryl always has the front stage.
I'd love to watch that fight.
I mean, I'd give her a good fight. Don't get me wrong. I mean, she knows that I'll fight to the bloody end, but she'll kill me. She'll kill me. I mean, people don't realize there's a side of Meryl that's just mean. I mean, she just like she's Meryl Streep, and I'm an actress, and I do every accent, and I win every award. But like, you walk away, she'll like rip your dress. Like, she'll do stuff that's just mean, and then she comes out in the cameras, and she's just beloved Meryl. So I know not to cross her. I know not to turn my back on her. But I will try to kick her ass, but she will kill me. That's just how it's going to end. And then she'll be lovely Meryl again, and I'll just be dead. Yeah.
Wow, well, good luck
Yeah.
in that horrible fight between the two of you. Yeah.